Hello, hello. It still sounds shitty, but what's up, peoples? Been a while. I just figured I'd do a little pop up checking. Not been on YouTube, not being, I guess, paying attention to the YouTube videos or anything going on. So very much unaware of whatever the fuck anybody else got going on. Uh, this is a me checking, yeah, right? So yeah, it's been a while. Just been focusing on what I've been doing. Trying to accomplish some things. Everything's been okay. Everything's been fine. I'm still alive. You feel me? What's up, Brandon? Um, I've been contemplating if I should even do a live or come on or give any updates or anything. But I don't know. I felt like doing it. I felt like doing it now. So I was like, let me just do it real quick. Get it over with. Right? So what's been going on with Rika? Or what's been going on with y'all? How's everybody doing? Hope y'all been surviving and succeeding in this horrible, horrible trucking time that we're having right now, right? Y'all know everything's kind of down to shitter a little bit, depending on what you're doing. Well, not just depending on what you're doing for everything, but we shall survive. So yeah. Um, yeah, everything is good. And that's one of the reasons I popped on um to give an update and everything. So still got my truck, still driving, still here, there, everywhere, in the United States mostly. Hey, G-Way. On here and give a little update to the people. I don't know what's been going on with me. Some of what's been going on with me, not everything, because ain't everything everybody's business, right? Um, uh, I'm a hold on to it a little bit, then I tell y'all. But I took a trip to Colombia and I went and did my teeth. I was supposed to do. I did do all the videos and the clips, and I was supposed to show y'all what my teeth look like and everything. Look really nice for your white filming. Yeah. So really nice. That in January, so that was early. Oh, we're in June now. Shit, 1st of June, everybody. We're about half the year completed already in 2025. Um, so I got those done. They look really nice. Well, what you mad at her? Huh? What you got to be mad about? But yeah, really like those. I was supposed to do this whole little video. Maybe I'll splash together a fucking video and show it to y'all what they look like and stuff like that. I did try also lip fillers. Right? I know why you need lip fillers, Rika. You got nice lips. I just wanted to get some bigger ones, but whatever. But the big news is I completed Rika Cherry completed her SFI lease, her Schneider fucking lease. Yes, I'm done. It's done. No more big ass friggin' payments every week. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord. I survived. And it's crazy to complete their leases. And that's because it's not meant for you to complete it. It's not meant for you to complete it because really they make the money off you not completing your lease. And then they could release the truck to somebody else and make more money. And if that person fails, then release and get more, so on and so forth until they decide, hey, the truck got enough miles on it, we should sell it to somebody else now. You understand? So That's how they make their money off the lease, and also their interest rates and such like that. That they're paying and all those big ass payments. So y'all know my payments was like about, let's say, $1,200 a week. It was like 1127.11 for a while. And my lease ended last year, November 14th. I extended the lease and everything, where they're like, oh, because my balloon payment was like $56,000. Now, I was just gonna pay the balloon payment of $56,000, but I was like, that's a lot of money to be just given to somebody one time. Really. So I didn't do that. I extended the lease, and the way they did it was they're like, oh, we're gonna finance 36,000 out of the 56 that you have to pay. Now that turns into fucking like 50,000. Okay, so I did that up until last month. So last month is when I completed it, last month on the 18th. And what, May 18th? Yeah, May 17th, 18th? I don't know, sometime in that week. But that's done. So there's no more like $1,200 a week payments. Because the lease, of course, my payment went up and the maintenance went up and everything, like $200 a month instead of like 120, $200 a week instead of like 125 a week. So of course my payments went up. Thank you, Russian. I am so fucking happy. I'm sorry for cursing, but these are happy curse words. All right. He done ran off wicked. What were you doing? But I am done. Shadow is voice. Okay. So really, she's mine. What I did, I ended up basically like asking them to pay off. Mind you, from November till May 18th, I gave these people like 25,000, right? I told y'all the shit came up to like 50,000 or whatever, the 30 finance or whatever with all the fees. So then it went to a quick 70 instead of 56 at the end of the payoff. So do that. Hold on, y'all. You know, it should be so fucking legal to run motherfuckers off the road. I swear to God. You little stupid bitch. Yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Sorry. Yeah, so uh yeah, so I ended up basically like, "Hey, what's my payoff? Whatever, whatever." So now remember I told y'all it was like 36 of finance and whatever, it turns to 50 and everything like that. Okay, cool. So I was like, "Oh, what's my payoff?" They're like, "Oh, it's this much." Because they had my maintenance account, they had my deposit and everything. I'm like, okay, without all of that, how much is it? So they're like, oh, it's 40,000. From then to then, I gave y'all $25,000, and y'all didn't do that. That didn't put a little dent in my shit, bitch. So you still tell me like I had 20 left, so I only what really I took 10 and only put 15 on my shit. But y'all see how the lease works, right? Um, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So they're like, yeah, you could pay all of it now, or you could get somebody to finance out the rest or whatever. So, anyways, they gave us some finance companies and everything. One of them was a shelter, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'll go with them. Their requirements and pricing and whatever payments for the loans was a lot cheaper than the other people. So I went with them, and they were only willing to finance like 30 grand. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'll bring it down to 30. So paid off 10, they covered the 30, and then now I have the loan to pay back. So I'm like, all right, cool. They give you like 3 years and everything like that. And I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna pay that shit off in a year. Um, I'm contemplating leaving it only because it builds business credit. And for the entire that I was with Schneider for the lease payments, they were not reporting any of this to the credit bureaus. So none of that shit is reported to the credit bureaus. It does not help your business credit or none of that. So having something on my business, like finance under my business, is good for business credit. So I may leave it there, but really, I don't really want to pay it. So I'm thinking maybe a year. But for the perks of having business credit, maybe I should leave it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but it's considerations, right? So, anyways, that's done. The lease is done. We got to pay back the loan. So whoopee, all of that is done. She's nice or whatever. But no longer can SFI tell me where I can go if I move carriers. If it's gonna the carrier, oh, you got to pay 2, 3, 4, 5 grand to move to that carrier. So I was gonna do that shit. Anyways, so now I can move my truck wherever I want. I could run it under my own authority if I want. I could do whatever with it, you know. So they keep testing me to send them a copy of the new title, but fuck them. Bitch, y'all got y'all money. Leave me the fuck alone. Y'all ain't getting nothing from me. I don't give a fuck. It already got sent into the state. The title already in processing and all of that. Fuck y'all. I ain't gotta send y'all nothing. Y'all could kiss my motherfucking ass for the last 4 years. Y'all had me on a fucking guillotine, ready to chop my motherfucking head off. Kiss my motherfucking ass. Would I ever do a Schneider lease again? Hell fucking no. Hell to the fuckity fuck no. Okay? Fuck no. Fuck no, I wouldn't. Fuck no, I wouldn't. Okay? But I did it. I survived. And then one of the people I spoke to in Schneider, he's like, "Oh my God, you completed your lease?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, that's like 1 in 1,000, right? 1 in 1,000 people complete their fucking Schneider lease. Okay? 1 in 1,000. I am that motherfucking one. I told you I was gonna be that motherfucking one. Yeah. I don't play about that shit. I said I was gonna own this truck and I meant it. I meant every fucking word of it. So yeah, she's nice. And that's what's going on. And I can do whatever the fuck I want. So when I think last year I was gonna gear up the truck. I was gonna make some improvements on it. And I was already, because you could tune up your truck and um increase the horsepower, increase the torque and stuff like that. Um I was gonna do that and change the fan from a 6 blade to a 9 blade for the engine cooling. Basically, do a bunch of improvements to make the truck stronger, pull better, especially with heavyweight and stuff like that. And they blocked it. They fucking blocked it. I actually went through Freightliner to do it, and then they had to send up to Freightliner to get the code to do whatever and everything. And because Schneider was the fucking tech technical owner of the truck, they blocked it. And then they sent a message talking about, oh, because of greenhouse gas, something, something. It was a lot. So really, it's because if I made those improvements on that truck, if I geared it up and did all this extra shit to it, they would have to then pay to get that off. If in turn I lost the truck and they had to release it to someone else. So cost effectiveness for them, they weren't trying to do that. But now I can. And also I planned on upgrading the gears because I have like a 2.28, which is very loose. It's good for fuel mileage and everything, but as far as pulling power and all of that, it's not very good. So I figured I'd bring it up to a 3 something. Um, High threes. Um, so I was looking into all of that. But yeah, they do a monkey wrench in my shit. They said, no, you can't do none of that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, then. If that's how y'all want to be, right? So I didn't, or I wasn't allowed to do my improvements. But now, one thing I do want to do is redo my floors in here. So I know there's a place, I believe it's in Florida, where they would do your floors, like that um polyurethane floor. So I'd really like to get that done. Hey, Mrs. Richardson, how you doing, baby? Sorry, I ain't been in touch. Girl, I've been fucking focusing, try to you feel me? But I'm gonna touch bases with you and tell you later. I'm gonna touch bases with you and tell you later. Um, oh yeah. So just been looking at things I want to do and everything. The truck's still in really good condition. Once the lease was done and everything for basically like almost 4 years. I only had like 300,000 miles on it. I didn't have to run a lot of miles to make the money I needed to make. Last year I made like what over 300,000. So that was really good. That was really good. But now, since I've been pushing myself so hard, working so hard the past 3, almost 4 years, I haven't had much time to spend with family. I missed a lot of events, trips, stuff we plan on doing together and everything like that. And now I get to relax a little bit. I don't have to push myself so hard. I could take my time and, enjoy life a little bit, spend time with family a little bit. Yes, there are more things I want to accomplish. This isn't just it just getting the truck and like, oh yeah, I'm done now. No. I do want to work on getting me the trailer that I want. And I was also considering possibly getting a different truck, but I'm gonna enjoy not having them big ass payments for a bit. Okay, we're gonna enjoy this. So, um, yeah. What else? What else? What else? What else? Do have a few trips in mind, things to do, coming up, uh, with family and also solo trips and stuff like that. Um, but right now, like I said, I'm just gonna spoil me for the rest of this year. I'm gonna do as much as I can for myself, for me, me. Okay. Not that I didn't do shit for myself or whatever, but mostly it was just like priorities first, everything else second, you know. But now it's to me first and everything else second and wherever the fuck it falls. So I'm gonna do that. But it is really a good feeling to not have to deal with that shit anymore. So yeah, that's what's going on. Also, I don't know if you get a sense when either things are good or bad in your life, because you realize whenever things are good or bad, people tend to come around. People you don't hear from them forever and shit like that. So have had a little sprinkle of fucking people trying to re-enter my life and everything. And I'm just like, I'm not really interested in recycling people into my fucking life. I'm really not interested in that. I don't give a fuck who it is. Family, friends, foe, lover, the devil, shit. Just please. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm really, really good. You know. So yeah. Well, I don't know. There's not much else. Still just working, still trucking. Uh, how I'm trucking now, a little different. A little different. Maybe I'll tell y'all about that at a later date. But for now, it's none of y'all business. Oh my God. The life, the way life just happens. And don't get me wrong, we're born into this world. And I don't know if we're scared when we're born, probably because we're crying like a motherfucker, right? Scared of whatever it is, then, because everything is new and different from being in the womb and everything like that. And then you get kind of used to your surroundings, and everything is kind of like sunshine, bright and new, and rip the plastic off type shit. Rip the plastic, right? And that type of shit. So, and what are experiences that we go through in life, the people we meet, friends, lovers, family, enemies, whatever the fuck you want to call them, um, those experiences, they change you. They not change you, but yes, they kind of change you. They impact you in different ways, good ways, bad ways, but you gain experience from all these interactions with people that you let into your life. And like take YouTube for instance, or whatever. I came on YouTube and it was like, kind of like a little innocent kind of, oh, let me see what this is about. Let me peek over this corner, blah, 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 and you expect one thing, but you get another. And I said it before, it's so fucking negative on here. And I know y'all be like, girl, you love it. No, I don't. Don't get me wrong. I can hold my own in any room, anywhere I stand. I can hold my own because the experiences I've had in life made me who I am. It made me react the way I do. It made me treat people the way I treat them because I can read people very, very easily. And when I say that, it's best to read people in person because people can portray and act and put on a mask that you don't see until you get to see them. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. So, like with my YouTube interactions, it's just been give or take here or there, near misses, successes, whatever. And you just got to find what works for you, just like in trucking, who works for you and stuff like that. You got to figure out and find out what's the best thing for you. You don't, and I can tell you this, don't go off somebody else's actions. Don't try to walk in their footprints, their footsteps, and stuff like that. Because just because it works for them doesn't mean it will work for you. All right. I.e., I completed my lease, right? Another person may not. I had so many people telling me not to buy a new truck, not to lease a truck, buy a used truck, this and that. But y'all remember, 2 weeks after me getting this truck, somebody fucking had their trailer in the hood of my tractor. So imagine if that was, a used truck or something else or whatever else. Who knows what could have happened? Remember I had an in frame done on this truck. An in frame on a new Freightliner. I think I had like 100 and something thousand miles on it, probably 100,000 miles on it. And I had to get a fucking in frame done, you know? But it was a newer truck. It had warranty. I still have warranty, right? Luckily, I had those warranties in place to cushion the blow. You feel me? They took care of all of that work. I didn't have to pay anything for that, but I did have to make my payments or whatever, you know. Um, but it worked for me to do it this way because I had that cushion. I had that help to take care of those things, those mishaps that happen when things break, when things don't work or whatever, and things have to get done. So I was able to, push through and survive and everything like that. Um, Survive by picking the right company to work for when the freight rate drops, for when they pick up, for whatever it is to get possible, the best possible profit for your business and stuff like that. Yeah. Um, but like I said, I jumped from so many different little topics right now because there's been so many things floating around in my brain that I want to talk about that it's just like here, there, here, everywhere. But yeah, y- back to the experiences. So yeah, the experiences that you have throughout your life with different people, different groups. different environments and everything, they help mold you into the person that you are, building character and strengthening morals and everything like that. Some people may get lost in actions and their morals may get a little strewn and everything like that. I believe my moral compass is really strong, you know. Um, I do my best to live life the right way. I am human though, and nobody's perfect. So yes, I slipped, I slide, I make mistakes, but I get the fuck up and I dust myself off and I do better. Um, I do better. I try to be better, everything like that. Don't get me wrong, I'ma always talk shit. Is hey, I'ma always talk shit. It's me. You feel me? I crack jokes, I crack wise, whatever you want to say, talk shit, whatever. That's just me. But it's kind of like throughout the, you know, what makes me the person I am. Sometimes I'm I feel weak. Other times I feel strong, but it would depend on the day. It would depend on what's going on in life. It would depend on who I'm interacting with at the time or whatever, depending on if I'm emotionally involved, whether it be friends, family, foe, lover, whatever, you know. It would all depend. But because of my experiences that I've experienced in my life, and I like to think that throughout my life, and it may sound a little fucked up to somebody else, but hey, I'm a realist, so think what you might. Throughout my life, I've been broken. I have been broken, right? Several times. And this is from childhood to adulthood because we're always learning. It's always moving, rotating, you know. I've been broken a few times, but with each break, I get up, I pick up the pieces, I put them back together, I put myself back together. Like there's this Japanese technique. I believe I spoke about it before on here. Kintsugi is like when broken bowls or vases, you know, they break, but they put them back together using gold or silver lacquer, like as a mend, and it's even more beautiful than it was before it was broken. Like it's more beautiful than when it was whole and not broken and everything, but with the breaks, with the repairs, with the patches and everything like that, it just becomes stronger and better and more beautiful. Kind of like what they say when your bones break, they mend stronger. So I like to think of my experiences throughout life, kind of like that, you know, not necessarily the bone part, but the bold part. Um, but yeah, throughout life, I've been broken several times. Life, people, experiences. But in spite of all that, I get up and I put myself back together and I succeed. I do my best to succeed because after you get broken, what do? You get up and you try again because you don't want to sit there broken. You don't want to remain broken. You want to repair yourself. You want to improve, you know? You find ways to improve yourself. It's when you stop trying to improve and you stop trying to make things better, do better, that's when you don't see a change, you don't see improvement because you've given up. And I don't believe in giving up. So yeah. Sorry for the cursing and stuff. Y'all know I be cursing and shit. Yeah, y'all know. But yeah, yeah. But mm, I do feel a little lighter since completing this. You know, I'm like, shit. What, man, what else do I do? I mean, I have a bunch of things I want to do. I'm just saying, like what's next for me? How am I going to proceed now? What else am I going to do? What else am I going to try to accomplish and stuff like that? And, I think about it like, oh, okay, you're this age now, and okay, you want to do this. That's going to take this year, and that's going to, okay, do the math, negative, cross the T's and the Y's and the squares and the roots, and, you figure out your way and stuff like that. And, people, I remember somebody on YouTube had asked me like why I keep putting single in my description because I'm single. And this is what you don't understand. Whether you're with somebody or not, you have to move like you're single. You have to think like you're single. And when I say move like you're single, I don't mean go out there and jump on a bunch of eggplants and jump into a bunch of peaches or torture, whatever y'all want to call it. You know what I mean? I don't mean like that. I mean, you need to work just as hard as if you didn't have somebody else there. You need to move with the mindset that, hey, I got to do this. I'm doing this by myself, even if you're not doing it by yourself. Because if you could do it by yourself, it becomes a lot easier when you got to do it with somebody else. Because not only are you at 100%, that person's at 100%. Now you got 200%, right? But you're thinking of that 100%, 100%. So if that person going 50%, you go 50%. That's 100 right there. Y'all still got an extra 50% on the side. Like, feel me? So you got to move like you're single. You got to earn like you're single. You got to work like you're single. You got to like be ambitious like you're fucking single. You know. So rather not with somebody, like, move like I'm fucking single. I'm still single. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm corny as fuck. Oh, that's me though. Yeah. Uh, what else? Ain't really nothing else. Life just be life, man. I'm enjoying. Still got the badass dogs. They knocked out in here. Well, I got three of them now. I got Ace, Nika, Coco. Coco at home with mommy though. Be chilling. Sports fuck. Yeah, spoiled as fuck. But yeah, still here. They still here. Um, mm, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I just don't like to talk about things until they're done or accomplished and stuff like that. So I just add buckles down and just really got on my shit. And this year, the rest of this year, I have to take for me. And next year, we on again. Yeah. Oof. But yeah, that's about it. Um, nothing to report other than those things. I know a lot of people thought I would make it. A lot of people thought, oh yeah, she ain't gonna blah 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 blah. But guess what? Look, you did it. Definitely did that. And it's crazy coming from, you know, a different fucking country. Because people may forget I'm not from here. I come from Jamaica. It's not like we didn't have, we have house, we have land, we have stuff back home. But being that you have stuff back home is different from having stuff in this country. Because you have another land in another country, in another place. And then you have to come here and you have to start over. You understand? So it's like starting over with nothing. And I don't know if y'all can still hear me. This chick phone and shit. I hope y'all can still hear me. I don't know. Can you still hear me? I hope y'all can still hear me. Did somebody say y'all can still hear you, so I know y'all can still hear me. Then I'll continue talking. Okay. Okay. What up, Black Heavyweight? How are you? I hope it's good, sweetheart. Um, Thank you. Um, but yeah, you come to a different country and you start over, and you start over with nothing because you're not from here. It's kind of like, I mean, they technically say alien, right? But you're an alien. Like they call what alien registration or some shit like that, right? I mean, I'm a U.S. citizen now, right? I'm a U.S. citizen now, or I've been a U.S. citizen since I was like 17. But yeah, you come to this country and you start over, and you weren't provided the same opportunities that everybody born in this country had when they were born in this country. And you had to find your way and make your way to build a way to find or make yourself successful in some manner that you can survive and you can put food on your table and stuff like that. You know, and I was able to accomplish something that I really wanted to. That would also open the doors for other things. I mean, I went to school, I got my education, I got a degree that I don't fucking use. Oh my God. What I know then, what I know now, I wouldn't have done it. I would have jumped in the truck and years ago and shit. Fuck. You feel me? Because yeah. But that's the thing with life. You don't know what the future holds, but you know what the present holds. You know what the past holds. So you just have to make sure that you're present. You're doing what you need to or what you want to do in order to make a better future for yourself. Yeah. Sorry, I'm all like fucking preachy and shit. Definitely not trying to do that. Just telling y'all a bit of my story. From the girl that came here in what the sixth grade, I would have high school. In seventh grade, I wasn't supposed to be going to high school or whatever. Yeah, I think I was sixth or seventh grade, whatever. I forget I was when I came here. But yeah, I would have been in high school in Jamaica or whatever. And getting bullied for my accent and having a fucking stupid ghetto bitches about how your accent sound and your dress, all that stupid childish bullshit that you have to go through growing up in this country. I mean, shit. It's kind of like adulthood. That's why I'm like, YouTube remind me of fucking high school. What the fuck? Look at the shit I got into with these little bitches on here. That shit was funny as fuck to me. You had fucking weird bitches coming at me. You had fucking old dusty bitches coming at me. Ooh, I cried. Ooh, Lord, I just got laughed about the shit, boy. That shit was funny as fuck. Yeah, that was funny as fuck. Mm. What you weird old dusty bitches? How you like me now? Fuck you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. I feel better now. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I just got a little headache. Ooh. Oh, like everywhere. You get it. You get it. Lord. But yeah, for those of you that I actually do keep in contact with in real life, sorry I've been a little distant. I just been kind of buckled down and in my own fucking world for a bit. I did not forget about you. Believe me, I am a spacey motherfucker. My friends in real life know it. I will disappear and I'll pop back up like, hey, I was gone since yesterday. But just know there's no offense. If there was offense, y'all know I'm the type of person I will tell you there's offense. So don't take any offense to nothing. Okay. Um, but yeah. I hope everybody's good though, honestly. I just be cracking, talking shit, cause hey, yeah. Hey, what up, top rope? Top good, honey. Salute. You feel me? Looking for me. The streets? What street? Oh, compare. Man, you looking for me. I'm just I'm just chilling. Um, but yeah, I don't too indulge in the YouTube too much. This takes me to a dark place. And I don't like to live in the dark. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll go prance around and splash in puddles over there for a little bit, but typically I like to live in the light. Yeah. Thanks, Heavy. Um, but yeah, man, that's what's happening. Yeah. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, but you know that it's story for later, story for later, baby. But like I said, gotta make the right choices. You feel me? And go with what you do and shit because these companies out here, they ain't out here. They out here to fuck you with no lube. Okay, so you just gotta make the conscious, righteous decision to do what you need to do to make sure that you succeed because baby, they ain't for you. But how you doing, top rope? And how you doing, heavyweight? I know I've been in my fucking name, but yeah, just life, just yeah. And I figured I needed a break because shit was getting annoying, man. Shit was just getting annoying, and I was just over it. No Pisces. Sometimes we we delve in our dark side. But we don't like to stay there. But you can bring that out to get there. That's hard for that. I'm getting older. I'm a grown woman, man. I still look young though. Don't sweat that. But I'm grown, man. I'm glad to hear that, Blake Heavyweight. Oh yeah. Oh, I need to. If you go live, I'm gonna look for your live. I ain't been getting no notifications from nobody. Maybe it's because I haven't been on. I think you. I don't know. Yeah, but I do want to talk to you about some shit. Too. Yeah, let me try to. Mhm. What else? I don't really got something to talk about, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all know me. After I finish talking what I'm talking about, it's like shit be dead fucking air. Hmm. I'm just trying to think. I mean, a lot of stuff has happened since I've been gone, but it's just like, personal shit, life. There's nothing YouTube update worthy. I mean, I still play my game here and there. Matter of fact, they have a new season Call of Duty that came out. I should jump on. I haven't been on in fucking months. Yeah. So got my system and all that, but I just yeah. Most of the time I just be watching my anime or watching my TV shows. From one of my subscriptions or something. I'm decent enough, man. Right? I'm like a chill ass fucking homebody, whether I'm for I like my space, I make it mine, so I'm comfortable. Even what I think my last birthday, what did I do for a birthday? Yeah, I can't even remember. I don't much. I think we did like dinner and straight out or something. I don't really want to do too much. No, I think I was supposed to go to a party. I didn't even want to fucking go. I was like, nah. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm excited. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And that's the thing with me. I don't know if it's a Pisces thing or it's a me thing, but I be like, if I'm in the mood, we're like, oh yeah, girl, turn up, we go party, and the day come and I don't feel like fucking doing shit. Best believe I ain't doing shit. Like I don't feel like it, and think I'm doing what I did. I don't think I did shit. I was supposed to go out. Maybe I did go out. Maybe I did. Oh no, I went out before my birthday, and on my birthday I was supposed to do something else, and I'm like, no. And then I'm like, can we just have a barbecue and have all the family over? And I think that's what we did. We did like a family get together barbecue because I just really wanted to chill with my family and stuff. And then I went home after the truck payoff and everything like that. And it was like, oh, let's go celebrate or whatever. And then I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like it. And we had this whole thing planned, like, yeah, we're gonna go celebrate and everything. And I just didn't feel like it. And then I'm like, can we just, get everybody together and get some beers and grill and chit chat and just be happy. And then I went home, I think the week after that. And then I'm like, okay, let's go out to dinner. Let's do this. Let's do that. And then we went out to dinner and went out to our favorite seafood restaurant and ran up a bag and that was cool. So, you know, for me, it's just like spending time with people like I care about with family and stuff like that, like my inner um not big on the extra dumb shit or whatever. I was gonna take a trip this month. Might actually end up not going. And my brother and my just went. And I'm like, maybe I should have went. And that's the thing, it was like the day before the trip, I was like, maybe I should go. I started looking up flights and shit like that. And then I called my mom and I'm like, maybe I should go. And she's like, no, you already said you wasn't gonna go. That's and blah, 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 and whatever. And shit like that. Um, there's two people I consult about my decisions whether because my sister-in-law she'll always like plans at first to do it. I'm like, yeah, let's go do it. And then I get home and I'm like, or we end up doing something completely different or whatever. Or they go and do the thing that I was supposed to go to in the day off, like later on in the night. I'm like, maybe I should go. And then I'm like, "Nah, fuck it." And then we end up doing something different the next day. Um, and the next person I'll consult with your mom, like, hey, this and that, that, that. Like, I have some trips and stuff to do. And I'm like, who will come? Because I done rescheduled it a bunch of times too. And it's like either my sister-in-law or my mom. My mom was like, "Ah, it's coming." But if I gave my mom, and I'm a very like, hey, this is what I'm feeling like right now type of person. So yeah. What if 1 5? Mhm. To whoever I need to reach out to or will reach out to, I'll reach out to you after this. Yeah, that's my update. Truck is max, baby. See, I gave y'all a little power. What, 50 minutes, 57 seconds? Should I wait a couple minutes? 9 more minutes? I don't know. I said I'll probably do an hour. I really got shit else to talk about for an hour. What y'all got to talk about? What's been going on? Matter of fact, what's been going on this goddamn YouTube? YouTube, what's been happening on YouTube? Hmm? Hmm? Anybody else with some positive updates and shit that's been going on in their life that they've accomplished and doing? Is that a no? Mm, mm. But slow and steady win the race. Be a fucking turtle. And turtles kind of run fast too. Don't trip on no turtle now. They do run fast in the air. But yeah, I've been taking my time. Honestly, been taking my time. Shit, I'm like, damn, am I lazy now? I don't think, but I feel lazy a little bit. I'm so used to going, going, going that I'm still in the same mindset of going, 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 right? As if I have my big payments and I need to do this and I need to do that. So I'm still in like my brain hasn't computed that, hey girl, hey, calm down, you okay, you okay, you know. So I'm still in that like go, 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 go. And then when I take it easy, I it's like I start freaking out like, "Why? What the fuck are you doing? Bitch, move bitch, you know. And then I have to kind of like I'll sit back and what the fuck you freak? Bitch, chill out. What you talk about? It's like anyways. I love your crazy ass. Oh man. Nah, but look, any accomplishment is an accomplishment. Oh, tongue tie. Imagine hear the Patwa version right now. Anything you accomplish is a good accomplishment if it's moving forward. If you sell a bag of rice, it's an accomplishment, you know? So yeah. But your truck's still in good condition. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. She been good type of wood. Lord, watch out for your sister, for your you feel me? It's in good condition. Um, I don't need no nothing right now. Thank the Lord, because nobody want no bill like that. Um, yeah, that's good. That's why I chose to go where I went, and yeah, because I'm like, if somebody had to do it, and that's what I say, when you lease a truck from somewhere, don't work there having to make them lease payments, boy. You ain't gonna make it, homie. But yeah. Anyways, Top Rope said he gonna go live. I don't know when that's gonna be. Let us know when he live or something. If somebody my number, hit me up, let me know. I'm gonna go check that out. Every now and then I pop in and I look at your stuff. You might see me and put a comment on the something. But yeah, uh, I'll try to check in more often now. But I guess I'm in leisure mode for the rest of this year. So leisure mode, Rika is back, baby. Don't let dark be. But yeah. All right, I got 4.5 more minutes.